In 1801, the British Navy showed up to Copenhagen ready for a fight. They were there to take on the Danish-Norwegian fleet in one of the biggest naval battles of the Napoleonic era. Britain was on high alert because Napoleon was taking over Europe, and to stop him, they blockaded France. That didn't sit well with Russia, Denmark, Sweden, and Prussia, who wanted to keep trading with France, so they formed the League of Armed Neutrality. Britain saw this as a threat, basically them siding with France, so they decided to break up the alliance, starting with Denmark. That's where Vice Admiral Horatio Nelson came in, and he led a detachment of 12 ships straight into Copenhagen's harbor, which was heavily defended. The Danes were ready for a fight though, with their ships chained together to block the way, and coastal defenses pounding the British fleet. Things got messy fast. Half of Nelson's ship ran aground, and his commander, Admiral Hyde Parker, lost his nerve and signaled a retreat. But Nelson wasn't about to give up. He put a telescope to his blind eye and said, "I see no signal," basically ignoring the order and telling his men to keep fighting. And it worked. After hours of brutal combat, Denmark had no choice but to negotiate. In the end though, this whole thing ended up being kind of pointless, because while negotiations were happening, news arrived that Tsar Paul of Russia had been assassinated. With him gone, the League of Armed Neutrality collapsed anyways, but for Britain, the battle proved their dominance at sea and kept their blockade strategy intact.